Hi, this is Zach, and I'm gonna kind of go through how to get this starter out of an 2001 Arctic Cat 300 4x4, the red one with the four-wheel drive pull. Been doing a lot of work on this thing, carb rebuild, doing wheel bearings, all the oils and stuff. And this starter was been an issue for a while. I had to use a pull start for the last year, so I figured I'll just throw a new starter in there. To get the starter out, all you have to do is your carburetor sits right here with that two bolts there. You just remove those two, they just Phillips screws, and you can just remove the grommet, or take the hose clamp that holds that on, take all that out, and basically your starter's right here. You can see it, nice shiny new one there. It's just two 8mm bolts here and over here on the corner, and it just slides out, and after you take that off, you're good to go. It just uses an O-ring, you see there, to seal it, and pretty simple little deal after you get the carburetor out. It's kind of annoying, but better than some. I'm also going to show you, I've had this, you can take these apart and actually kind of fix them. I've done it to this one once before. This time I just didn't want to deal with it, so I just threw a new one in, but I can bring it over to the bench and show you how to take it apart and what commonly goes wrong with these things. Alright, so to take this apart, all you have to do is remove these two bolts. And this entire, as you can kind of see, I have it kind of split here. I just have a seal here, seal there, and a lip seal in the top here, and that's it. That's also kind of where they can fail and allow debris to get in. I'd say more than likely it would be the one in here, but that wouldn't matter because it's inside the motor. It wouldn't have any real stuff going wrong. But definitely one of these, if that failed, you could kill your motor, or kill your electric motor pretty quick. So I'll show you what you got once you get in here, and kind of with this starter, what I know what went wrong, and what I've had previously go wrong on it before. And I fixed it before. It gave me about a year before it gave me issues again. It's one of the fix it for now kind of ways of getting starters to work for a little bit longer. So what you got, kind of got that lip seal there and some bearings up there. That outer seal all just kind of slides apart. Just gotta keep track of where everything goes, that kind of stuff, orientation, but nothing seriously fancy. Well, as you kind of see, it's not fantastic. This core would probably work just fine, but the where the points kind of ride isn't that great. And it looks like they're getting pretty worn. Some of them almost shorting out at this point, but that's why I bought a new one. At these, make sure you watch how many there are and where they were. Just riding down there. So I can show you here. These are the points. And you can see there's one negative here. And that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to ride in and have a spring. It pushes it up against that surface down here. Now my positive here, as you can see, is sticking. It won't push up against that surface, and it doesn't have any connections, so it doesn't even, when I try to start the motor, the solenoid clicks and nothing happens at all. It's not even weak. When it does work, it actually turns it over quite well. And what I'd recommend is maybe soak it in some WD-40, try to maybe push it loose, something, take this off. You can really see why it went bad. There's all that corrosion there. And if you were going to go to fix this, you'd probably soak it in some, like I said, WD-40. You can kind of see the springs there. Actually give it some. And maybe come back here with a screwdriver, try to push it out. Try to get all that corrosion off there the best you can, and it'll probably give you some good time left on before it failed again, or maybe it wouldn't fail at all. Pretty common problem, I'm guessing, especially with a four-wheeler where you're driving it and crap all the time. But that's what was wrong with mine, and I would recommend, if you don't really want to spend, $40, $50 on a new starter, just open it up and give it a shot. Maybe you can get some time out of it, and especially with a wheeler, you don't really do anything but drive around the house. It's maybe not worth sticking all that money into for reliability. But anyway, you guys have a good day.